Welcome to Spiritual Sunday. Just knowing that Christianity stemmed from Judaism, and Jews celebrate their Sabbath or their holy day on Saturday. Why do Christians then celebrate theirs on Sunday? It's a question that I've had since I was a little kid, just knowing, hey, Jesus was a Jew. Why don't we celebrate on the same day? Well, first, let's quickly discuss why Jews use Saturday as their day of rest, right? In the start of the book of Genesis, it describes the creation of the world and the universe. And on the certain days, God created certain things. So the first day, he created light. Second day, atmosphere. Third day, the dry ground and plants. Fourth day, the sun, moon, and stars. A really busy day of that one. Fifth day, birds and sea creatures. The sixth day, land animals and humans. And on the seventh day, he rested and then he sanctified that day. So going from Genesis to the book of Exodus, which the book of Exodus is just the story of how Moses freed the Hebrews from Egypt. But after he freed the Hebrews from Egypt, he received the 10 Commandments from God. The fourth commandment is which about keeping the Sabbath day holy by resting and not working just as God did. And that's why Jews celebrate their Sabbath day on Saturday, the last day of the week, the Sabbath day, the day God rested, the day that they rest. Okay, that's clear. Cool. All right, so moving on to Christianity. About 10 years ago in my New Testament 101 class, my professor asked us who created the Christian church. Most people just didn't say much, but some people that kind of murmured out Jesus did. Not really anybody answered, and he was just like, I hear that. You're wrong. Jesus didn't create the Christian church. Paul did. Now, for those that are not familiar with Christianity, who was Paul? Well, for our purposes, he was an early church leader, which wrote most of the New Testament, about half of the New Testament to be exact, and he was an apostle of Jesus Christ. But we don't need to get into that. So, in one of the books that Paul wrote, it's the book of Acts, which discusses the acts of the church after Jesus died. Paul says that Christians celebrate and worship on Sunday because this is the day that Jesus was resurrected and the Holy Spirit spoke to the disciples. So, that is why they celebrate on Sunday. That's the reason why Christians celebrate on Sunday, is because it's the day celebrating Christ's resurrection, and kind of the new rebirth of their religion. Additionally, in 321 AD, Emperor Constantine, and that Constantine, enacted a civil law to let people in the cities rest on Sundays, and businesses to be closed down, shops to be closed down, and this truly allowed Christians to be able to celebrate the Sabbath without having any other civil duties, because again, the cities would be shut down. However, the law does not actually say anything about the Sabbath. It just so happened to be on the same day that Christians celebrated, and Emperor Constantine at this point was a Christian, so But yeah, so the fact that the Jews celebrate on Saturday, Christians now celebrate on Sunday instead of Saturday because, again, the new rebirth of the church. And then the law that came into effect in 1321 AD from Emperor Constantine. This is why you cannot get Chick-fil-A on Sundays. That's why. Just to answer your question. If you like this video, if you learned something, go ahead and put that like, subscribe, maybe, who knows. Either way, I hope you have a good one. I hope you go out there and spread some love, some cheers, some greatness, some peace, some hope. Again, just some love. Talk to you.